Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you all so much for all of your love and support. My name is Nicole. This reading today is going to be just one reading, a collective reading for the collective. This is a video request from someone from the capital LOVE tribe. They asked for tips for getting grounded or how to get grounded. What's the advice for really getting grounded, being rooted in your present current reality. So let's just get into it. It's going to be a collective message here. The message is for the collective on getting grounded. Being grounded and rooted in your physical reality. What can you do? What's the advice on this, okay? For the collective. Okay, collaboration of souls. So, you collaborating with people. Some of you I'm getting through your throat chakra because we have this blue here. You connecting with other souls keeps you grounded and in the moment. The more you collaborate, the more you connect with other people, work with other people, talk to other people, communicate. This keeps you grounded. This helps you to stay in a flow. This helps you to remain focused, grounded, present. You're able, when you communicate, many of you have a special gift with communication, whether this is writing, whether this is verbal, you know how to communicate well. And when you communicate with people, this helps you to get in the flow. It helps you to stay grounded. It helps you to feel connected to yourself, connected to your sense of purpose, connected to your goals, your mission. Let's find out what else we need to know about getting grounded. Okay, so connecting with people really helps you. Again, more of this blue, throat chakra. Some of you may have blockages here, okay, and this is blocking you from being in the flow, in the present moment, grounded. You are living poetry. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. This is so poetic. This is so beautiful. You are living poetry. You are the written word, okay? You are the poetry. The more you communicate, the more you write, the more you collaborate, connect. When you have those moments of solitude, it's really good for you. Everyone needs their solitary moments, okay? We all need our alone time. But you get more ungrounded. It's going to be harder for you to stay grounded when you're alone. Really. So you're going to have to find ways to, but when you create, if you're alone and you create, you're very grounded. So creation, collaboration, connection, communication, all these C's here, okay? This helps you to stay grounded, okay? You are the poetry, okay? You're beautiful, so creative, so gifted, okay? So poetic. Wow, you are magic. Okay, getting grounded here. You guys have an overactive crown chakra, okay? And again, I understand. It's many of you, you're very inspired. You love beauty, you love magic. You get very carried away with the whimsical nature of the earth or just life in general. You get very inspired. You get very, charged up. It's easy for you to be ungrounded. You have an active crown chakra, okay? You get a lot of downloads. You get a lot of hits of inspiration. You get a lot of intuitive downloads, of knowledge or the truth, of wisdom. So many things to get you wrapped up and carried away. Stay focused in your present reality. When you get this intuitive download or this wisdom or this truth or clarity that comes through, take the information and then get back focused in your reality. Take the information, write it down, or integrate it in your knowing, or record it in your phone, whatever it is, but get right back focused in your reality. And what I'm hearing is that you can trust that when you need to come back to this idea or this knowledge or this information, in the right timing, it will come back for you to explore it even further. If that's the right timing at that moment to explore it and unpack it, by all means do it. But many of you, you get all of these different, you're very in tune. Like I said, your crown chakra is a bit overactive. You need to get it back balanced because you get carried away in so many different spaces and places and dimensions in the universe. And you need to be right here, right now. Come back to your physical reality. Pay attention to what's happening around you. Like when you get that, because I get downloads all the time as well. So when I get that download, I record it down, write it down, whatever. And then I look around like, where am I? Let me get right back into it. Because that's how you receive more of that clarity. That's how you receive more downloads. That's how you receive more of the magic. Getting in your reality, in the flow of it, grounded and rooted. Some of you need to work with the color purple. Wear more purple or amethyst. Something here with purple. Your crown chakra is beautiful, but it's overactive. It's too much going on. It's too much pulling you away from your physical reality. This is how you can start to get a bit carried away, like you don't know what the truth is. This is how this can create instability. Okay, this can create mental health issues because you start getting so carried away where you're so ungrounded, you're not sure what's real and what's not real. And you don't want to be in that place, okay? Because this is how, I don't want to say the term, but this is what came to mind. This is how you lose your mind. And you have a beautiful mind. But when you get so carried away in these other spaces and these other things that are going on, this is how you lose that focus and that clarity. So snap right back into it. Snap right back to who you are. You're here on earth. What's happening around you? What time is it? Get back to the physical, tangible things that are around you. Looking at the time. That's something here on earth. That brings you right back down. Look at your phone. What's the date? What's the time? Get right back focused on what's happening right here, right now. Okay? Don't get too carried away. You don't want to, because that's also your ideas and your inspiration and your creativity. If you don't have it balanced, this can keep you very ungrounded. Okay, let's keep going here. Look, balance. This is what I was just talking about. Exercise, guys. Okay? Exercise will keep you grounded. Movement, exercise, mental exercise, maybe playing a game or a crossword puzzle or solving a puzzle, or mental exercise, physical exercise, okay? Reading a book, doing things that keep you focused on the activity and what's happening, but you are in like a flow state. Maybe even a video game, get into a flow and like what's presently happening. Because when you are idle, this is where you get very ungrounded. This is where you start wandering off and drifting off into the past, into the future, into your intuitive downloads and your inspiration that's coming through. You start moving and going in too many different places at one time, and it's difficult to come back to your physical present reality. So when you do different things like activities and move your body, like if you feel like you're getting ungrounded, it's getting to be too much, get up and dance, or play a game, or go for a walk, or do something, move your body. Okay, that's going to help you to bring that balance back. Let's get some more. Bravely market your magic. Okay, so some of you, you're being asked to really get on your path, okay? Really get aligned with your purpose, because the more you align yourself with your purpose, this will help you to be grounded, okay? The more you are aligned with your purpose, your mission, your plan, your path, on that path, you will be focused in the present moment, in a flow, in your current reality. When you're not on your path, when you're wavering in and out of alignment, when you're not really, moving in your mission and your purpose, this is how you can get very ungrounded, and your chakras can be very overactive, particularly your crown chakra, your root chakra, and your throat. Okay, I'm feeling for many of you, your throat's either overactive or underactive. So you getting grounded will also help to balance your emotions and balance your chakras. Okay, because there's a need for balance here. And for some of you, it's because you're not grounded. You're not rooted in your physical reality. This is what's also preventing your chakras from being balanced and being aligned, okay? I'm just getting that some of you are just kind of just focused in so many different places. You may be focusing on the past. You may be focusing on the future. You're focusing on everything but what's really happening right here, right now, okay? And because you're so gifted, because you're so magical, because you're so whimsical, you have this beautiful energy, you have the ability to be so many different places at one time. But this is about mastery. It's about self-control. It's about self-mastery, mastering your mind, mastering your emotions, mastering being able to be right here, right now. It's easy. I'm speaking from personal experience for me too. It's easy to float off and be somewhere else. It's easy to just move around and do this and that. But that's not what we're here to do. We are here to be grounded in our earth experience and our physical reality, not escaping and not moving into all these different other spaces. We're here to be right here, right now. That's the gift. So master that. You're being called to master and balance. Let's get some more. What else do you need to know for getting grounded or being grounded in your physical reality? How can you do this? For some of you, like I said, your chakras are overactive, okay? When you're not grounded, either they're underactive or overactive. When you are ungrounded, your chakras are not aligned. We have here the crown chakra and the third eye chakra. Okay, so many of you, again, you are, you're sitting, like let's just say you're sitting in an office, quote unquote, doing work, okay, doing your thing. People think that you're paying attention. You're in another world. And what I'm getting, Spirit is saying, you're missing the beauty of it. You're missing the beauty of what's happening right here, right now. You're missing pertinent information. You're missing the ability to connect or collaborate or to network. Some of you may be like, oh, I'm a multitasker. I'm not new to this. I'm a pro at this. I've been doing this. But it's still, this is mastery time. You're being asked to master that. Just because you can do it doesn't mean that you need to be doing it all the time. You are not aligned when you're doing this. You are putting a lot of stress and pressure on your crown chakra, on your third eye chakra. That's unnecessary. It's overactive. It's being used too much. It's either overactive or underactive, meaning it's not being used properly. It's not being used the way it should be used, or there's blockages here. But for some of you, I feel like it's overactive. And you don't want it to be like that. You want to be able to tap into the wisdom that's available to you in the time that it's supposed to be. Some of you, so meditation, this came up. Meditation will help you, okay? Now, meditation does not have to look like, you sitting in a quiet room and, you have your eyes closed and you're just sitting still. It can look like that, but meditation it could look like anything. Meditation could be what you make it. It doesn't have to be one way, one size fits all, okay? It can be the way, like where you're sitting quietly, sitting up, closing your eyes. People meditate different ways. You can meditate while you exercise. You can meditate while you run, you walk, ride a bike. You can meditate, like me personally, I meditate laying down. A lot of people say, don't do that. Well, at first when I started meditation, I didn't do that in the beginning, but now I've mastered a lot of things and I can lay down and meditate, but sometimes I sit up. But you can meditate in many different ways, whatever meditation looks like for you. But this is about quieting your mind, being mindful, being focused and present of what's happening right now. And thoughts will come up, but you observe the thoughts. You don't ruminate, take it in, and keep letting it loop and loop and loop, and letting the thoughts create a disconnect from you and yourself and whatever it is you're trying to get out of your meditation. Water. So water helps to ground you as well. When you are near the water, when you take a spiritual bath or shower or use the water for cleansing, when you drink a lot of water, water helps you remain grounded, okay? Some of you have gifts with the water. You're gifted with the water. I'm hearing is a gift from your ancestors. The water helps you to flow. The water helps you to stay connected. The water helps you to really, again, stay grounded. Some of you are not drinking enough water, or you're not taking enough spiritual baths. Like, you take showers all the time, but you never take a bath. Or, you don't have the ability to go near the water. You need to start incorporating more time with water, because water helps to ground you. Even if it is drinking a lot of water, that keeps you grounded, okay? That keeps you more rooted in your physical body and your physical reality. Then we have your earth. So earth, again, some of you may need to get an earthing mat, or spend your more time outside. I'm getting that some of you may deal with anxiety, which most of us do, okay? We live in a world where we're constantly being stimulated. We're constantly, we're really naturally more sensitive, but with everything going on in the world, technology, the noises, we're constantly being stimulated. So a manifestation of that is physical anxiety, okay? So earth, really getting into nature, listening to the birds, listening to the sounds of nature, letting the sun help you to stay grounded, like spending some time outside, just observing outside, like just sitting outside and like watching what's happening, not looking at your phone, not being on your phone, just completely disconnecting and paying attention to what's going on around you. Let's get one more. Yeah, being outside is going to be very helpful for you to reconnect with yourself and to get grounded. Wearing the color green, incorporating more greens in your diet, water, eating healthier, eating high vibrational foods will help you to be more present. Okay, a healthier diet, I'm hearing for some of you. Some of you, your diet is not the best, or the things that you eat is not as healthy as it should be, and this is keeping you ungrounded as well. Let's get some messages. What do your ancestors want you to know? Like, what do you need to work on to help you to be grounded, okay? Some of you, your career, okay? Your career helps you to be ungrounded, okay? They want you to focus on getting more grounded in your career, getting more focused on what's happening in your career. Like I said, for some of you, I had the vision of you sitting in an office and you just kind of just not really being present. You're kind of like in another world, but your body is there. Okay, hi everyone. Sorry about that. The video got interrupted and I had to stop. So let me get back into this. So, okay, many careers. So again, having a balance, if you have more, if this could be like you have multiple businesses, or you are a multitasker, or whatever the situation is, have a balance within your work life, your personal life, with your careers, with multitasking, the different things that you are doing. When you have a good balance and focus, and you focus on what's happening within the moment and that time, let's just say, for example, you have meetings and things like that, staying focused on what's happening in that room, what people are saying, instead of floating off to create, it could be like you're kind of halfway listening to what people are saying, but you're skipping ahead to find a solution, or you're skipping ahead to figure something out, or you're thinking about, like, you take what someone says and now you're moving ahead to what can happen next. Staying present in what is being said so you can get all the details. Your ancestors want you to focus on that. And if you are really good at multitasking, that's great. That is a strength. That is a highly, that's a great skill to have. However, balance that, and again, be present. Every time the more you are able to be focused and present, the more your soul will level up. okay? The more grounded you are, the more your soul will level up. And this is what your ancestors are saying. And this is for you to know, basically, like, that's going to be part of your, like, that's a huge part of your journey this lifetime, okay? That, you know, being grounded and present, this is how you grow. This is how you level up spiritually. This is how you level up physically in the physical material world as well. The more grounded and present you are. Sometimes I think that we get carried away because we feel like sometimes the present is boring, or, you know, we have some other things on our mind. But again, that's the gift about being in the present and solving a problem, or, you know, handling something in that moment, or thinking about it when that energy moves there. So again, things will align in your favor the more grounded you are. The more grounded you are, you can pay attention to what's happening. What else do your ancestors want you to know? How can they help you stay grounded, or how can you stay grounded? What are the messages for that? Or what do you need to ground? Let's just see what comes out, okay? This is a collective message. Okay, we have throat chakra, stress in your body, time for a leap of faith, shaman, and then children. So some of you may have children, and so this is also being grounded with your children, okay? Being present with your children. If you do have children and you're not always focused on, like, you know, when you're with your children, you're still focusing on work, or your mind is in other places, being grounded with your children, being present, being hands-on, you know, really being connected to those moments with your children. Your ancestors are saying that this is very important. If you do not have children, this is just talking about just being present with the people that you love, okay? And that's just overall, even if you do have children. Your ancestors are saying, for some of you, you not being grounded is creating stress in your body. And for me, this is like anxiety, it could be depression or mental health issues, because they say when we focus on the past, that creates depression. Okay, when we focus on the future, that creates anxiety because it hasn't happened yet. So you're creating more physical stress in your body by not being grounded. And your ancestors are saying the more grounded you are, the more you release the stress. And again, there goes that level up. There goes the growth. But this throat chakra here, let's see what this is about. What is this throat chakra about? Okay, people are hating. Okay, and highly evolved soul. So for some of you, you know, you have people who may be jealous of you or hating on you. I don't know, this is coming out. For me, this isn't really relating to the grounding message, but anyway, it's coming out. We're not controlling what's happening here. So with you being a highly evolved soul, whether you identify as a highly evolved soul or not, being grounded and staying present is a part of your journey. It's an important lesson that you're mastering this lifetime. Whether you're a baby soul, old soul, doesn't matter. You're mastering this. You master more of yourself the more grounded you are and the more present you are. And the more you're grounded and present, the more abundance and blessings you will receive. But you do have people hating. And for me, this is just saying, don't focus on that. Like, speak on things when you need to, but don't overuse a lot of energy to focus on this, okay? Continue to focus on yourself. This time to take a leap of faith. Your ancestors want you to know that you miss opportunities of taking a leap of faith if you're not grounded. Because the more grounded you are, you receive that energy to whatever that inspiration, when you're being guided to take a leap of faith, or you're being guided to take action on something, or you're being guided to do something. When you're not grounded, you miss the opportunities for leaps of faith. And this is what your ancestors want you to realize, that when you're ungrounded, you're missing opportunities for growth, advancement, abundance, okay? They want you to know that you are a healer. You know how to heal yourself. And this is a part of your mastery. Let's get a couple more. What do your ancestors need you to know about staying grounded, staying present for the collective here? Okay, time for a break. So again, there needs to be balance here. Some of you are struggling with the work-life balance. I'm feeling that that's a struggle for some of you, and that's something that the ancestors are saying. You need to have more balance. When you have more balance, you remain more grounded. When it's too much to one extreme, too much work, that gets you out of balance. When it's too much play and fun time, that gets you out of balance. There needs to be some type of balance, creating harmony with your work and your personal life. And this will help you to be more grounded as well and help you to enjoy life more. So some of you are being asked to be bold, be fearless, have that courage. So it's something here. Let me get a couple more. This seems like some type of separate personal message for someone. I don't know if you've been waiting for like a confirmation on something. I don't know. That's what this feels like to me. But again, you take whatever resonates for you. Use your own discernment for how, this fits for you in your situation. But this just feels like some type of confirmation. Okay, we have shaman again. Let's see. Expansion and growth. So again, the more grounded you are, the more you tap into your courage. You don't feel all that fear. You feel more boldness and bravery, and you feel more fearless the more grounded you are, and the more you can expand and grow. Some of you their ancestors are alerting you to missed opportunities and missed opportunities for growth, expansion, for your soul, for your mental state, for your physical state, for your spiritual state, okay? There's some missed opportunities here because of you being ungrounded. And with this shaman here, your ancestors are just saying that they're here to help you as well. They're here to support you. They're here to give you that love and support that you need. Okay, let's just get some final messages. We're going to wrap it up now. Final messages for the collective. For being grounded, staying present, how to stay grounded, what do they need to know? Okay. None of this matters, zoom out. Okay, we're going to get a couple more and then we'll talk about it. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're being led. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Earth school, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning, soul plan, I remember, the fated life versus the destiny life. Let's get one more. I'll string this up. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Okay, final messages here. Again, there needs to be some type of balance, okay? I'm hearing that the more balance you create in your life, the more grounded you will be, the more present you will be, the more you will enjoy life. Some of you, I'm getting this energy that is like you enjoy life for seasons in your life, but your team is coming through saying that they don't want you to just enjoy life for seasons. They don't want it to be this up-down situation where one year is a great year and then the next year you're really down and out and you're going through it. They want you to have, of course, there are ebbs and flow with life. You have challenges, but they want you to be able to ride that wave better, and they want you to be able to enjoy life to the fullest. So creating balance, shifting your perspective, seeing things from a higher perspective, and again, tapping into that wisdom and that divine intelligence that you have when the energy moves you there. Finding times to have that introspective time to yourself where you can go there and tap into your wisdom, and not just kind of doing this off and on all day long where you're missing out on your present, okay? Because some of you, I'm hearing like you're missing out on family time, you're missing out on like important details about career opportunities or work situations, and there's just things that you're missing. I'm hearing Easter eggs, and you know how like they'll say like Easter eggs, those are the things that are hidden or hidden information or whatever the situation is. It's like hidden things, hidden secrets, hidden things that you miss, and that could lead you to something else because you're not being grounded. You're not focusing on what's happening. Okay, trust where you're being led. You're being led to a new place, a new arena, and again, that's the more grounded you are, the more you are in tune with your experience here on earth. Not what happened 5 years ago, not what's happening in 5 years. Of course, always have your goals. Always have your goals, always have a vision, always, like I said before earlier, write it down or store it somewhere and then come back to it when the energy moves there. Don't just keep ruminating. Don't just keep looping on it. Leave it, come back to it and trust. It's going to grow. It's going to mature. The seed came down. So now you're at base 1. Give it that time to grow, but get back into the present. Continue to nourish yourself. The more self-care you practice on yourself, the more grounded you will be. Self-care will keep you grounded. So, taking that intentional time to say, hey, I'm doing these things for my self-care, being intentional about your self-care, that helps you to remain grounded. And again, many of you have this special gift with water. Well, water really helps you to be grounded. So really tapping into that. You're also, the more grounded you are, this again allows you to get back in tune with your Akashic records, more about what your soul wants you to do, where your soul is guiding you. You're being guided down this pathway of what's the fated plan and what's the versus the destined plan. Okay? What's fated and what's destined. I believe, so fated is it's like one of them is influenced by free will. I can't remember which. I feel like fated is influenced by free will. I'm not sure. Comment below. Okay. But I believe fated is fated may be influenced by your free will choices, and destined is like what was already written to happen or something like that. So it's something here again with missed opportunities or moments of taking leaps of faith that are being missed because you're not grounded. Okay, especially again with this water here, you're not being grounded, so you're missing out. And then finally, this is again mastery for you. This is a part of the lesson. The lesson is to get grounded. The lesson is to master that, because every time you master it, more and more your soul levels up and you grow. And this is a part of your plan here on earth. This is a school here. This is what you're learning to do. And you're birthing new creations. You're birthing, many of you are walking into a new portal. And again, divine timing, I'm hearing for many of you, if you've been waiting on things, if you've been feeling impatient or like, when is it going to happen for me? Things will speed up the more grounded you are. The more grounded you are, that's when things are going to really take off and you're not forcing anything and it's just flowing. But you have to get grounded and present, so then you will know when to take those opportunities. You will know when to take the leap of faith, and you will know where this energy is pushing you and how to act accordingly. So I hope that helps. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. You are amazing. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Keep being amazing. Please like the video. Comment below. Let me know how this resonated. If you don't want to say how this resonated, drop a heart. Share the video. Subscribe. Join the Capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. I'll see you next time.